All right, people, I'm starting the live stream early. Now, if you, of course, this is for people who've missed the live stream, okay? So basically, you can see here, right on my banner, I made this, dumb proof, really. For those that have no brains, well, they'll never figure anything out, right? But someone who has a little bit of brains, they'd say, he's put their live stream on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Canada, right? Figure out your time zone to match my time zone, right? What's my time zone? Eastern Standard Time, Canada. I wonder what that is. So they use your brain to figure it out. Then, of course, you come to the live stream. Obviously, you can study my live streams. Okay. So I'm putting this right now as I'm waiting for people to come into the group, and then I'm going to start a very powerful, very informative live stream. Okay. Talking about the facts. Hello, people. Hello, people. Just I've started the live stream early. What I'm doing is, so not to waste time, I'm showing the people that come to the live stream to understand that the live stream's at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Canada, and that's why it shows it on my banner. Like, honestly, I made this dumb proof, right? So remember, I've always said this, people. Success is for the few and not the many. And there is a huge truth to that. Tonight I'm going to speak about that. A lot of people attack the market with the wrong mindset, and we're going to go over that. I've been writing the big picture year after year after year, quarter after quarter after quarter, month after month after month, due to a powerful system I developed with the right mindset, listening to the market and understanding the concepts that I'm going to be explaining in this live stream. So make sure you pay attention. You pay attention to this live stream from start to end. If I were you in your shoes, I would say, I'm going to take this opportunity. This guy, I'm going to listen to what this guy's saying carefully. I'm going to study his live stream. I'm going to study his YouTube channel live streams. Because let me promise you one thing. What I'm saying is the 100% truth in everything. The problem is here for a lot of people. Man, listen, it's the media, it's the information, it's the that belief that there's some easy way to make money, there's no effort involved, that you could just make it effortlessly from some magical system that somebody puts out there to sell to you. All these people are selling you is baloney. They have no skill. I clean them up. They would never want to challenge PowerTarget Trades yours truly. Anyways, I don't want to get into that right now, but we're gonna let people officially, the live stream hasn't started. I started about 5 minutes early, so we're gonna let people come in. But I want you to understand what I just said to those who are coming to this live stream brand new. Listen to this carefully. Everything that I say, it's very helpful and powerful information. Very helpful, very powerful information. Okay, it's the truth about how I've been right the spy since 2016. Why there are so many stock clowns out there. Why people fail, and why I'm going to be succeeding not just for the next 10 years, for the next 20, 30 years. And why is that? Well, you see, I say wealth and health leader. Well, with good health comes a sharp mind. And as the years go by, Power Trick or Trade yours truly gets better, smarter, improves. And I have a system because of 2016, because I was right between 2016 and 2020, in very difficult times where a lot of people are struggling and cannot understand why the market is, well, they think it's too high and they're missing out. Look at, people thought Apple was too high at 140, then 150, then 160, then 170, then 180, then 190, then 200. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Today we had earnings. The stock, we actually caught earnings. Before the earnings, we caught the run right up to new highs of practically 250 per share. It was 249.75. All documented on my YouTube channel. A wealth of information. There is nothing out there that can touch what I'm doing. The problem is, the market is for the few. Too many people are too dumb. Listen, I'm trying to wake people up that may be not dumb, to wake up from their sleeping slumber. Wake up. Listen when I talk. Pay attention. Study. Because honestly, the success rate is very low due to the most people have the wrong mindset. Even if you have someone like me behind you, if you don't listen to my advice and study what I'm saying, you will fail bar none. I kick people out of my group. Now that my group is free, and I know that if people who follow what I say, ask questions, listen to my advice, build their accounts properly, don't overtrade, trade for long-term success, you will succeed. But if you fail in my group, I guarantee you, you will plummet. Guaranteed. And so I speak like this with authority from a deep experience. I've been managing a lot of people. I kick people out of my group. Out. You, I don't keep anyone in my group unless I see there's a valid reason that they're learning, that they're growing, that they're moving forward. All right, that being said, people, what's time is it right now? Oh, so hello, everybody. So I'm going to be talking about a lot of great, be patient, people, a lot of great information. Some things that some people will hear, but I have to go through everything. Oh, look at this, 20 people coming to the live stream. So pay attention, people here. I'm going to go to the charts now. This is one of the most explosive live stream starts in PowerTarget Trade in a long time. And you know, some of the people, you guys are a very small group, but you're very smart. Anybody here, pay attention. You struck gold. Listen to me. Trust me. You couldn't be listening to a more truthful person in this world right here, all right now. Let me minimize this over here and get the stock charts up. All right, people. So, as we know, let me get to the story before I talk about the stocks and everything. The SPY. So, you're the big picture leader. While the market was dropping, while it was dropping, to my group, I was talking about a SPY 300. I told the people the market is dropped for the wrong reason. The SPY stock clowns were laughing. Oh, the market's going to go lower. Look where we are in new highs today. In new highs. PowerTarget Trade, yours truly. First was the one to say 300 in fear with skill. Eye identification skills. Okay. In this, I had a plan. 5 winning BA plays, all documented, all step by step explained to the people in my group. Okay? So when I tell you, if you don't listen to my instructions, you have no chance to succeed in this life, in this markets. The market is designed to smash you to pieces. Mentally, it smashes people. Okay? It smashes people. It smashes the best of them out there. All stock clowns have been smashed to pieces. They look like clowns compared to me. Anyone out there, anyone will not have the documented information that I have. My YouTube channel is unique. Everything that I'm telling you is unique and true. When I say I am the big picture leader since 2016, smashing all kinds of people to nothing to this day. All documented on my YouTube channel. If we were to comb through key things that I say in live streams, people would be shouting out millions to go against my words. Millions. That being said, people, that being said, you have a leader, a true leader. I'm looking for success 2021. How do I do it? I solve problems. I listen to the market. It's not about just simply the charts. It's the scans. It's the system I created through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of study. I have to say thousands, hundreds of thousands of hours over the years. Listen, yours truly has been at this. I've been 28 years now. It's not like I was PowerTarget Trade for the whole 28 years. I went through all I'm the bridge between the old and new world, the new era, okay? All old world thinkers have been dissolved compared to what I've said. I have led the people with key metrics about Apple. I led the people to Apple higher through options, through before anyone out there. Warren Buffett was late to the party compared to yours truly. Carl Icahn missed it. Whether it's a billion, it doesn't matter. PowerTarget Trade is bigger than any billionaire out there in skills due to understanding the market, what the market is saying. The market swallows billionaires up, takes their money. You got dumb smart money and you got smart big money people. You understand me? Okay, what I study is the big money, smart money, and I can help people. I help people trade real stocks. All these penny trade stock people, they are selling people systems. I sell nothing. My group is free. However, there is a caveat. I don't let anybody in my group, and there's very reason. I already know people are going to fail, even if they have me. So I have what is called a filter process. I have so much experience. I've had hundreds of people in my group. I've kicked so many people out of Power Group Trades because they are clowns. They're going to be losers anyways. How'd they go? But I have a lot of good people whoever sticks around as the group grows. Again, it's a small group, right? If we see the percentages rise over the years, okay, that means more and more people are realizing there's such a need for Power Trick Trade, a guide, a leader to help you. You can do whatever you want, but you're going to want to follow everything I say. You're not even going to want to do nothing you say when you get in my group if you want to get and succeed. You're going to only want to listen to whatever Power Trick Trade says. That's all you're going to want to do. You're not going to want to leave my group because if you do listen to me, you're going to say, holy mackerel, I'm not making money. I didn't listen to Power Trick Trade. I didn't listen to the guy. That's why I missed the gains. Any guy who failed did not listen to my rules. I kick them out. Boom! Especially when they don't admit it that they've made mistakes. I try to help people, okay, with truth, with facts. Yours truly called for SPY 305. All through the fear, all through here. I said, unless we have an issue, unless it's SPY 305, 310. We already achieved now 305 practically, okay? Step by step with options. I led the people to Apple. Let's put up Apple. Tesla wins. We're going to talk about all the key facts, people. Apple. Let's talk about Apple. The whole run, Power Trick Trade. 2 option plans, not 3, 4, 2. We've had actually several option plans, but we caught majority of the move with just 2 option plans. The November 16, 235 calls. Then we went into we took the profits out of those, moved into the November 01, 242 and a half calls, all documented on my, sold near the top. And what I did was I bought the November 15, 255 calls for earnings with the profits of the difference of, for example, so I bought the November for, so basically I called it a free trade. That means that if those options went to 0, I would still be up 80% on those runners. And those aren't baby options. There were $500 options that went to about 940. So about 80%, 85% gains, okay? With skill. We held with rules, okay? Not baby scalping, not going in. No. With rules for success for the long term. You want to succeed next year, the next year, the next year. I have the skills to solve all the problems. Power Trick Trade will advance. All stock market goes, when the market wants to go down, we will be shorting the market or going with the puts when that happens. That is not the case. I've said that to people. We are focusing long. Throughout 2018, I remained long. And there's some people saying, the market's going down, Sandro. Shouldn't we go short? I said, no. No. I cannot short a market that favors higher prices. That's what is speaking to me. And I've been massively correct about this. No one out there has been more correct than I have been. Nobody out there. And I challenge any service, anyone you can give, that service will not be able to have to show you the documented proof. Okay? If you're in my group, if you're seeing if you're hearing me, pay attention. Study my YouTube channel. Okay? I wish I had someone like me helping me. But I had to suffer hard to get to where I am. But that's why I was born to be a leader. A leader. Too good I am. And 10 years from now when we'll be talking, I have it all done. That's why I made this YouTube channel to document it. People are going to say, holy mackerel, I can't believe I missed someone like this. You're dumb. You're blind. Simple as that. You weren't looking. If you find me, thank God you have to say. But some people, they're so dumb, even if they see it, they're just too dumb over here. They're too dumb to listen to me. I speak with listen, if I speak a little rough, it's to wake you up. You understand, people? It's to wake you up. I want to help people succeed. I've been massively correct year after year after year, okay? Bar none, no one matches me. No one out there, because they're selling you baloney. Free. Free I never charged. People send me, there's a difference. Listen, there's a big difference here, okay? People send me gifts because they see value what I'm doing, but I have them make money first. Then they send me gifts out of free will, okay? Because that is respect. That's what I look for, respect. Okay, and so I have my best intentions for my group. I get into all my trades. I know my rules work. I tell the people about the sun and the rain. If you do not understand how to juggle the sun and the rain, you will never catch the sun. Because mentally, you're fried. You don't know how to handle. You've got to be at the market, grind through the market, especially with options, all the time. Because there's a key points in the market that you have to be ready. And then you got to handle the market correctly, the proper way, through the rain and through the sun. Then you will catch massive gains. But the minute, and I want to talk about why people lose. So let's talk about that. So let me say something. Let's say we are in 5 plans. Okay, let's say I tell us that let's say we go into, I make 5 plans. We go into one, and it doesn't work out. I post another one, we get into it while we're holding it. They don't work out. All of a sudden, the third one works, but the people focused on those 2. For example, listen carefully. The third one works, the fourth one works, the fifth one works massively. This is what happens. Because of people put too much attention on things that aren't working for them. They miss out. I go to them, why did you not catch the Apple win? Did you not catch? No, I was too busy with the other stocks that didn't go. I went too big in those. Why did you do that for? So people, listen, this is a true story. People who fail though, they do this over. They mismanage what they're holding. Okay, they get out when they're not supposed to get out. They sell when they're not supposed to sell, and they wonder why they don't succeed. Listen to me. I've done it, documented. I started managing the group heavily in 2019. Every movement, stop, this, that, you name it, was put into the group to demonstrate leadership. Because before, in other years, I would post a plan. Some people would catch whatever, and they were just posted plans, okay? The group thing, the gift ideas came from some other reasons that I don't want to get into, okay? It came through some people who did very well listening to me and suggested it to me. Then, therefore, I said, you know, I see the need for people to be managed because people just don't have what it takes to succeed. Listen to me. You need management, okay? Everyone needs management skills. And the system I created, okay? The system I created is perfect. Understand? It's perfect. This is accurate as anything could be. The way I dial it down, okay? And the skills are too high. What I have, they're too high. But listen carefully. The only way to succeed, like at a guaranteed level, is you've got to manage the sun and the rain. You got to know how to take your losses and catch your gains. If you miss the gains, it's worse than ever. It's like losing. If you happen to miss a big winner due to fear, due to not, listen people carefully, listen carefully what I'm telling you. If the market was easy, think about this carefully, everyone would succeed. It is not easy, okay? It is not easy. Even if you have someone like me behind you, it is not easy. This is why I do the live streams, to talk to people, to give them a punch in the stomach to wake up, punch in the head, whoever it is, whatever. Wake up, study. Are you listening? You listen to my live streams week after week. You see me massively correct to this day. Massively correct. You go back into the 2006, 8, anyone does the research, you'll say, holy mackerel, I can't believe this guy's like a crystal ball. However, even though I'm crystal ball, doesn't matter. Market has what are called, there are factors that are unknown that can throw a loop, okay? Like all this presidential stuff and, the fear bomb. Even though the big picture is one way, it can throw the market off the loop temporarily, but the market still tells me the reality truth. And it's about how do you handle that and get the people on track. And I did that, and I demonstrated. It was a very hard year. But my goal was one goal, and will always be the goal, is to be the right direction. Okay, some people they say about they quote people, but they don't follow the rules, right? There's a lot of services, they say things, they don't even do what they say, they don't get into their plans. They're selling you something, people. My group, and will always be like this, is free. Free. However, when you see value and you should be making money and you don't see the value of the leadership I'm doing, then why would I want to keep you in the group? Then it's up to you, right? But the people who do listen to me, right? Like I got a member, Ash, okay? Ash. She's did everything that I've said, okay? It's a proof. I know what success is. Everything that I said, she said was able to send me $5,000 in gifts out of free will, okay? Active, does everything I said, studies my live streams, studies my videos. She actually encouraged me, Sandra, I really find your live streams helpful. Now, that I have it documented, and that is what I'm proud of, attracting the right kind of people. Because as I said to you, most people, and I'm telling you something, 95% do not have what it takes to succeed. They're going to come and go, and I'm not interested. I want to succeed long term. PowerTarget Trade, yours truly, will be sharp as a whip at 60, at 70, at 80, with health, okay? I already smashed people my ages to pieces because I have immense discipline, immense study, thinking, solving ability problems, wealth and health leader. I smash to pieces everybody out there. I am the leader in the health. I will be, there's all kinds of things I'm going to be doing as the years go by. Oh, you're going to see it. So get inside my group, PowerTarget Trades. There's a pinned tweet video on my Twitter. Open your eyes. It's all there. Open your eyes. See, the people with brains will figure it out. Most dummies are so dumb. They can't listen. There are people who don't. They're trying to make money like a gambling casino. You're gonna fail. Listen to me. I've had people who I've watched them blow their money away. They didn't want to listen to me. They're gone. Bankrupt. Too bad. And I rather warn people. I rather tell them, listen, you're making a big mistake. What are you doing? I hold you accountable in my group. I help you by you following my rules, make you accountable to pay attention. You understand me, people? All right. So we talked about Apple, Tesla, huge winning plan, huge win in Tesla. Smooth. We didn't catch the full move. It's smooth. It was smooth. Right here, this earning date, right here. Caught this move. Not the whole thing. We caught great gains. $300, $350 options hit as high as $3,000, but my targets were $1,500, and I explained that in the Tesla video. The point was I handled it. Had I handled, listen carefully, PowerTarget Trade, yours truly, okay? And I'm going to say it straight out carefully. My system rules, okay? Had I followed, listen carefully, my own system rules, my system rules are more powerful than the user itself, okay? I see it. I see it all the time. I know what I've developed. Nothing is superior to it. In terms of helping people make money in real companies with options, nothing comes close to what I do. Superior. I guarantee you, nobody out there can touch it. Plan for plan, within a believe me, I know. I listen to me. I bankrupt anyone trying to say, because I know what I'm doing. It's too powerful. So listen up carefully. These other people, they can't do what they say. They're throwing out 20 plans. I do this within 5. Within 5 plans, a higher than 80% win rate within 5 plans. But you got to go with them all the plans. You just can't pick and choose. You got to get into all of them. That's what a lot of people's mistakes. They don't listen. So too bad they lose. Too bad. Too bad. All right now. So, had I listened to the system rules, I should have been able to catch at least a runner to 3,000 per option, if not more. At least the runners. The last runner I had left. But I was so happy with the gains, and I was explaining that Tesla hasn't acted like that in months. It's not acted in months like this. The whole year we haven't had. That's Tesla's move is the old Tesla. Those 20, 30 point swing moves, which we've caught before. Oh, I've caught so many Tesla winning plans. But Tesla is now back, people. At PowerTarget Trade, the big picture leader is leading people to more gains with strategies. How to hold all this. Listen, people, I do it on my group all the time. Then I make the videos and I show it. Get inside the group, PowerTarget Trade, PowerTarget Trade. All right now. Any questions for the big picture leader? I get so emotional here about this, people. I'm trying to keep the people. You know what I'm trying to do, people? I'm trying to keep all the value in. Not talk about stock clowns and all these things. But I mean, listen, I've really made so many people look like clowns right now. It's all documented, and I'll be hashing this over. Oh, the noise I'm gonna be making. The noise I'm gonna be making. I'm actually too busy. But the noise, the growth of the right people, the noise people. Listen, join the PowerTarget Trade movement. Get inside my group, but you gotta be worthy. Listen to me. I don't care. It's gotta be people worthy. It's free. Listen carefully. Okay? I help you with advice worth thousands of dollars for free. You people couldn't afford my advice. So I said, you know what? I don't want money from anyone. I want them to come. I want them to succeed. I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna help them succeed. They send gifts, show respect, and I feel so much gratitude. And I know I'm gonna help a movement that way. But again, it's still the few. That's why I'm trying to tell you people. People want to, like there was an option sniper, right? They want to believe that the market is as easy as he said it was. He made it seem like it was a fantasy zone. He's gone. He's being destroyed, immaculated, killed. That guy would owe me millions to try to go up against me and to stick with me year after. He couldn't do it. He went mentally insane. His skills weak. I tell you, tell me a person, I tell you, I see right through them. I got the skills. I put in the work. Me. Anybody I tell you. If I look at what they do, I will let you know. Well, nothing compared to PowerTarget Trade. So that's what you got. Now, not for my gloating, but the gloating is for listen, people, if you would only go through what I've gone through, see it. I've gone through the rain and sun. Everything that I told my group fruitioned. And I now know, and I know I've cemented. I told some guys in my group, PowerTarget Trade, we're going to succeed decade after decade. Dude, God knows what I'm gonna come up with. PowerTarget Trade, what I'm gonna come up with. But the system is perfected. The problem is even myself. Even myself, I'm too. Even though the gains are phenomenal, sometimes the games are so phenomenal. PowerTarget Trade doesn't hold as much as I should hold. But I do a very good job 90% of the time. I'm not 100% perfect. But my rules and systems, they are absolutely perfected now. PowerTarget Trade. PowerTarget Trade. I try my best all the time to be the 100% best. But there's sometimes I know, in the back of my mind, it was about 90 there. It was about 90. PowerTarget Trade is always analyzing, always analyzing, always analyzing. Making decisions, adaptive thinking. All right, now. Yeah, Raymond, there's a lot of factors I look at. What I do, Raymond, is very unique. So when I go through the scans, I have a system I call the visionary line system. And then I look for, let's say we have 10 stocks that come up. I'll give an example. The problem is we cannot get into all 10 stocks. So then I dial it down. All 10 stocks have probability of doing well. But that's not good enough for me. Especially when I can dial it down. So I dial it down to the highest probability of my rules. That is another skill set in itself. You have to understand, I've been looking at charts year after year after year, every day, okay, for, we'll say 20 years. You heard that right, 20. I have like I put everything into this thing. This is the PowerTarget Trade is two metrics to me. The health part, right? The physical side, where you see me showing the workout, right? The health advice, being most people that do this investment world, most don't even come close to PowerTarget Trade in their health. And we'll say, there's less than 1% that will. The rest of them gonna be gone. Like I'm gonna be like the superior guy, the leader of the. I'm gonna be leading all kinds of people. As a trader gets older, they get wiser and more powerful. You understand? The best ones. Now imagine a new metric with me. Health that most traders never had the health that I'm going to have. PowerTarget Trade, 60, 70, 80. This is what I'm talking about. This is what kind of leader you got here. Okay, most people are going to be croaking before even while I'm making them money, unless they listen to my advice and get their health in check. Okay, so health and wealth leader, a metric never seen before in the history. Having these two metrical skills. Most of these health guys that talk about health, they're selling you things. I have way more skill than those people, but they have no skill in the market. You understand? These are the two interests I had since 18 years old. I was always into working out in the market, people. Tell the story. Okay? That's me, PowerTarget Trade. Nothing exists like me. Nothing. I know. And I'm proud of it. Nothing. No metric. And I'm only curious what PowerTarget Trade brings out. And I created the name PowerTarget Trade. Even the name, everything I designed. I said, well, this is what I'm about. PowerTarget Trade because of direction. Boom. Then the group, PowerTarget Trades. Everything was put with thought and heart, passion. What am I about? Power Group. I thought about it before I made these names. Okay? They have meaning to me. Everything. That's why I see people, stock clowns, that don't even have these have these donkey profile pics. Okay, what are you doing? I tell people, fix up your profile pic. Who wants to listen to a clown or a cat or a buffoon looking pictures that some people have out there? Did you think Apple will open around 250? Wow, we'll see. Listen, you know, the sell-off in Apple, anything can happen. Apple already, we have to manage it, what I call is adaptive. I have to see what it does. But honestly, Apple has some, I have to look at the updated supports. But we've won. Like, I mean, we've caught the whole run, PowerTarget Trade. I've got it all documented, right? With triple, like the whole run with 0%, 100% win rate. On what counts? Apple is a market leader. I've told people Apple's important all through thing. Market leader, I called it to the highest thing. Just no one out there that's touching what I've done with options for Apple in the way I've done it. They can say they've done this, they don't have it documented in videos, right? And I guarantee it, they don't have it. Like they would absolutely lose to me on the metrics that I have. Guaranteed. Guaranteed losing. Guaranteed. There's absolutely no one out there that can match the quality of how I do things. But here's the reason. No matter if you have even this high skill behind you, most people still too dumb to succeed. That's why I talk rough to wake people up. Shake them. Shake them. I'm not going to talk nice, pat you on the back. A lot of stock clowns don't want to see it. I can see what most people cannot see. You will not see what I see in the charts. It's something God-given gift that I created. It's just, it blows my mind how I created, what I can see. But it's also a lot of, I have people who study with me all the time. They're not going to be able to still do exactly what I do. Study what I talk about, right? We spend time, they're studying, they're listening to me there's people that listen to me for hours and hours and hours weekly. Why do you think that is? Why? All right, now. Yes, it's not just indicators, Raymond. It's, like I said, there's so much more to it, right? I do look at indicators, but it's not the indicators. It's a combination of chart patterns, volume patterns, the scan, what the visionary lines are saying, where I see the risk-reward ratios. That's a lot that's going into what I do, you know. But if you look at some of my plans, like I talked about Apple hitting 250 before earnings, we were 25 cents below that target. I said easy, and it's exactly what happened. It's almost mind-blowing accuracy. I do this so many times, it's uncanny. You won't find anyone talking like this. No one out there. They can't. They can't. And a lot of times the market blows through targets that people would say, holy mackerel, that target is not possible. Then I adapt. See, my first target to Apple was 242. Then my secondary plan was to 250. Okay? Documented on my YouTube channel. You look at the videos, study. All documented, people. 100% true. 100% true. 100% true. Everything I say. Anybody wanted to doubt that? Want to fork out the papers and I show the thing? Want to put $1 million on it? You're going to be losing a quick $1 million really quick. You understand what I'm telling you, people? No one in their right mind is going to want to doubt PowerTarget Trade. Yours truly. I always tell those people who doubt what I'm saying, because I'm helping people for free. Listen, I'm selling nothing. Okay? That is what I'm trying to tell people. I want them to think about it. Those people selling you that they're making all this money, they're making more money as a marketer. But the people want to believe the balloon. That's why people deserve to suffer, deserve to lose. Too bad for you. When someone like me telling, listen to me, that's how dumb people are. That's why I'm trying to wake up the small percentage that is smart. Say, yeah, I need this guy to help me. He's right what he's saying. I'm making so many dumb mistakes. I'm missing so many gains. All right, now I gotta try to keep myself. I keep promising myself to just, don't get overbait. Just because I just know how many people suffering and they keep making the same mistakes and they don't listen. Listen to my live streams, and it's all here for free. You know what? The advice I'm saying in this live stream is worth thousands of dollars. It's coming from deep world experience. Listen to me, people. Many people are your own enemy to yourself. You want to think you know more. You don't know more. I use a follow a rule set. The market has unpredictable factors still in it, but the rules help us still catch the gains. You have to, it's called adaptive thinking. In fact, that's how I cut up the Tesla plan. I saw the opportunity from experience. I had to make an adaptive thinking measurement for us to get in there. One of the smoothest trades in Tesla. Again, I have seen this before. I spent a lot of time looking at stuff, people. This is experience nobody has out there. You understand? Unless you've been looking at the markets for 7 days a week for 20 years and really studying stuff like I have. You don't have a prayer to come close to me. But you can come in my group, learn, grow, and do whatever you want. You're going to see you're going to want to do nothing without PowerTarget Trade. That's how good I am. You're going to say, holy mackerel. I'm making mistakes, but if I listened to PowerTarget Trade, I would have been ahead. You've got to look at yourself. You've got to analyze your stupidity to what I'm telling you to do. Okay? All right now. You are right about it. I have been in a lot of services, and not because I'm in your group. Your power of teaching and transparency unique. Exactly. See, listen carefully. I had true story. Shia, okay, before coming to me, was going to think he would take. I was only posting plans. He would just take the plans. Well, I wasn't managing nothing. We're talking about years ago when I was only posting on StockTwits. Okay. But he started seeing that this guy here is so right about the stuff. And then when I met him, he had put so much, he had put like $30,000 in an option trade for Apple. This is a true story. When he messaged me that, I said, yes, Sandro, your word is like gold. That's when I knew I had something, right? But then I wasn't doing, the service wasn't there. I was really just working one-on-one with him and just posting plan. There was just nothing. People would come and whatever. I wasn't really managing things, just posting the thing. Then I had a stock clown about a year or two saying to me, why don't you post the confirmation? And I started doing that because he wouldn't believe how good my plans were. And that wasn't enough by posting the confirmation. So then I started managing in the group. Stops, what to do, how to get out, all these things, the whole line. And yet still people fail. But I know that the ones who are succeeding, who listen to me, like Ash, see the power of what I say, have studied, and see the light. She has sent me more gifts than other people simply because she studied more what I've been saying and has succeeded, crushing most. Listen, this woman has put many men to shame. A woman putting men to shame. Men are becoming like, I don't know what the terminology, but they're becoming feminine, we'll say. More than feminine. Weak, feminine, little, I don't want to say the word, but you get the point. Little, you know what I'm saying? Little peas, you know what I'm saying? A lot of men, little peas. Weak, sick, fat, you name it. PowerTarget Trade, whatever I say, I'm a leader. I lead. I show the people about the health. I do it. What comes out of my mouth, I do what I say. I do what I say. I get into the plans. I do it. And in the end, we're here on the top, through the sun, through the rain, like I've been saying year after year, month after month, year after. I have managed it. I squashed stock clowns to nothing. They owe me everything. If they didn't, stock bookie wouldn't bet, he would kill them. He looks like such a clown now. Doesn't make videos. I smashed the option sniper to nothing. To nothing. He's gone. I knew it, and I've told it to people. I knew it. You name a person, I analyze them, they're gone. They won't be around. I will. I'll have a document what I'm saying. I go to a video, you owe me $1 million. I said this about this person, they're gone now. Trust me, people. You don't, whatever I'm saying is that factual. Anything I say in my live streams is that powerful and factual. It's mind-blowing correct. I am that confident in who I am and what I can do, and what I'm seeing with my visionary line system and rules. If I join, okay, let me answer this question for RGC. So, for example, I suggest a person has a minimum of $10,000. With a $10,000 account, what you would do is trade 2 options per plan. This is just an example, okay? The only time we're in about 5 plans is because we're winning from other plans, okay? The most we get in is usually about 3 plans, and if we're going to go to 5 or 6, it's because we have win rates, or we're getting out from winners or runners, and we're going to other plans. So I'm very well managed and taken care of, okay? I keep in mind, because I know if I'm posting the plans. But like I said, I tell people, and I also tell people, do not get into certain options if a certain account size. Now, with Tesla, it's very different. You can go with 1 option if you have a $10,000 account per plan. 1 option. But other than that, 2 options per plan. 1 to take profits at 100%, and then 1 to hold runners. Sometimes we got to get out the whole position, right? Could be a 50% gain, 20, whatever it is. The point is, it's all managed Arch CU. And I suggest you study my YouTube channel. Don't come in my group. Listen to me. I don't want anyone in my group until you understand. You follow my rules, and you will get into the group. But you don't follow my rules, no way to get into my group. I don't care. I told this Paul M. I said, listen, I kick people out of the group. You know, I'm going to build the group with the right people that are going to listen and study and grow. Okay? And I know and I believe that's the best way to do it. It's going to be a small group. If we ever see the group go to these larger numbers where I need other PowerTarget Trades to help manage things, we're talking about this. I'm thinking about, down the line, 5, 6, 7. I'm looking long. Listen to me. I'm going to be killing it year after year after year. So I'm going to be happy with who's in my group. And as the group grows and grows and grows, I won't be able to manage the group, right? I'll have other PowerTarget Trades these are my plans. But if it gets there, if it doesn't get there, who's in our group? They join the thing. Whenever someone goes back in time and takes a look at what I've said and done, they says, oh my God, there was someone like this. And they will say, yes, the world is full of dummies. It really is. Listen, why do you think people like Jeff Bezos out there? Do you think Jeff Bezos is a billionaire, runs Amazon, that thinks like everybody else? Listen, most people are clowns. You're dumb workers, okay? To succeed, you got to be not in the box. PowerTarget Trade, you got me? It's like you got a billionaire on your side, mindset of a billionaire, but you don't need that to give you the power and an advantage that is uncanny for free. Training, you need everything's for free, but you gotta put in the effort. Listen, you couldn't have a better opportunity to get inside my group, PowerTarget Trades. It's just the ultimate reality. It's all documented, and I'll be saying this year after year after year, week after. The stock counts have run. They're gone. PowerTarget Trades here doing live streams. I smashed them all to pieces. Everybody. Where are the clowns? They're gone. They don't stay. They're quiet now. Spy 305 now. Quiet now. Oh, it's too high. Oh, the Fed did. Quiet. I've been massively right. I had other clowns. Oh, he's crazy. SPY's gonna go 300. Yeah, it did go to 300. Clowns, stock clowns. All right now. Good. Keep watching. Keep watching. But you got an opportunity, okay? An opportunity to grow. But listen, you got to be patient. Listen to me. If you're going to be a gambler, if you got a small account, you've got to be patient and grow with skill. Listen to me. If you want to succeed long term, you got to grow with skill. With skill. Before you start going with 4 options, you got to build your account to 20K. When you go to 30, 40K, you've got to manage your account properly. Doesn't matter how good I am. Doesn't matter how powerful. Nothing's 100%. The only way to win is to go about it in a very systematical and disciplined manner, an adaptive manner, sun in the rain. This is where most will fail. Okay. Anybody out of my group, believe me, has failed, and they're like I said, they may come to my live streams, take a look, may hit the dislike button because they know I'm right. All the clowns hit the dislike, but they know I'm right. They're all clowns. They won't show up here, any of those dislike guys, and say why. They have no proof. They have nothing. They're just talkers, like the stock clown. Talk. Have no proof to show. And even when you show them proof, no skill. I told the stock clown, and I hit it. See, I already cemented myself master for the next 30 years, guaranteed. Guaranteed. You see me 2021, master again. You'll see it. Documented in this live stream right now. That's how confident. Because of 2016, you had Carl Icahn calling for a market collapse. PowerTarget Trades said higher. PowerTarget Trade right. So many service guys, still clowns that talk massively wrong. Smashed them to nothing. To nothing. Smashed them. Incorrectness. To nothing. It's embarrassing. If they were to go, we were to go to what I say, what they say, smashed. Smashed. Really, people, seriously. Smashed to nothing. All right now. So, let's see here. All right, so we talked about the SPY, Apple, Tesla. Okay, Caterpillar. Now, listen up, people. This is another thing. Now, Caterpillar hasn't been a big winner yet. We're up about 40%, I would say. Let's put up Cat. I've said to people, and I said it many times, Caterpillar is important to watch. So, of course, I got us in the group. Are we now making gains in Caterpillar? Talked about Goldman Sachs. Go into my other live streams. Goldman Sachs is important. Banks are back. Bank is higher. No big deal. We've already captured 100%. But we have some runners that are about 30% because it pulled back. But we caught 50% at 100% in Goldman Sachs, people. Anybody listening? With options, the November 15, 215 call. So if you notice, Goldman Sachs went to 219. That's how we got 100% gains. Okay, I haven't posted the video plan because I was expecting that but we're still in the plan that we were going to pop higher, but they pulled it back. I'm expecting that Goldman Sachs. Let's take a look at the 3-minute chart, people, after hours. See if there's any positivity in Goldman Sachs after hours. 216.50. So it looks like there was some upward movement after hours, people. What did it say? Sorry. 216.50. So 216.50, and we closed at 215.81. So yes, it's up. It should go up tomorrow, and we're looking to make to manage the other. Either we're going to get 100% gains. It depends on what I see, or more than 100% gains on the runners for Goldman Sachs. Again, another winner in my group. Do we have some losers? Yes. But our winners surpass our losers by a margin. Listen, $300 options going to $1,500. Enough said. Okay. 3 Apple winners in a row. I made a free trade practically. Okay. How did I do that? Let me explain how I did that. Let's talk about Apple, people. Let's talk about this carefully. The thinking. And I told this to my group. All documented in my group. Now, this is what I said to the people. Word for word, people. When Apple was over here, I got stopped out this day. Explained it, right? And 940. And I said, we're gonna look to buy, and I put a plan, and I told the people, then I put out, we're gonna look to buy the November 15, 255 calls at $240. And what happened was, it went below that. Okay, so it went below that because of the support, but not too long. It ended up closing Apple, the options that we got into on the third winning plan in a row, got in, closed at about a little, maybe 5 cents, a little bit below. Okay, so that's pretty good entry. So now let's explain that. So when I sold at 940, by the time the Apple pulled back to the 245 area, let me put up the 10-minute chart here. Give me a second, people here. Look at Apple here, 248 close. Stock on. Ready in profits on third winning plan in a row. Stock on. Three winners in a row. You could dream to do what I do, stock on. You could only dream to be this correct. Dream. You think Dan Sandler, the world record holder, could pull this off? Good option. Guy doesn't even do what he says. Another stock clown that makes money off of people. They make way more money selling this things to people than anything else. People are so dumb to spend the money. It's a great business, a lot of dum-dums out there. Too bad. Can't say, you know what, God knows what I've done for the people. And God knows I'm there. So I help people for real. All right now. So listen up, people. So what happened was, I'm going to use a 3-minute chart. Let me explain the story here. So what happened was, let's see if we can see that over here. Yeah. So what happened was, if you can see, Apple popped up and the options hit around 10. So then I moved my stops to 940, and then of course they hit me, and that was it. As it pulled back, I was looking to get in around the 245 area. So what happened was, when I got into 255s, the options that I had held that I sold at 940, they were practically worth about $700. So in theory, what I sold for the profits at the top, I was able to buy the dip for a portion of what I spent, right? So I only invested the win part, the win portion, right? So it became a free trade. So if Apple wasn't to do well, or let's say the options would go to zero, which of course they never did, but let's say they did, I still would be up 50% on the Apple run that I already had. Okay, but I said, I knew one thing. I figured one thing. The odds based on fundamentals, the way the stock was acting. Listen. I've been an Apple investor for over 10 years, so I know the stock very well. I am the Apple leader, Apple expert. I mean, there's no one better than PowerTarget Trade on Apple. The best in Apple. Listen, I had people taking like 30, shy of 30K in an Apple trade. He went huge in my Apple plans when I met Shia. Huge, he went into the plans. Huge. 30K, yeah. 30K. Up to you to believe it or not, $30,000 in an option plan. So of course, doubling those type of options. So doubling 30K in about a day. Go see if those penny stock traders can do that kind of stuff. They couldn't. They couldn't inspire that kind of faith in people. They don't have the skill. They're peddling you garbage, baloney. They make more money on the marketing. Oh, people are so dumb out there. Dumb. They admit it even. There's some. They are really good marketers. I mean, I can't lie to people and be a phony, baloney. The most realist person ever to grace the market is PowerTarget Trade. And one of these days, I will be recognized for this. Right? Financial markets. There's so many crooked people out there that even if the best in the world is right there and writing people for it, it's hard to believe such a thing. Such a person exists. It exists, people. If you listen to this live stream, it exists. What I'm telling you is true. There's nothing like me. God created. how I it's God-given gift. Believe me, people. The way I think, when I think about how the hell I did this, God-given gift. You know, God instills into people certain things. But don't think I didn't work for this. Don't think I didn't go through. But I was always mentally strong here. Very strong here mentally. No, so anyways, I don't want to talk about this. So many stories about it, but honestly, people. So, anyways, that's what I did, people. And it's all, and anybody in my group, they know that what I said is valid. So what you're hearing is the truth, 100%. You want to believe me? Put the money down. We show you the information. You'll be owing me $1,000,000. Understand what I'm telling you? Okay. That's how sure I am. In the story. And no one has the skills I do. No one. The only people who have a chance to match me are the people who study with me. Only people have a chance. I create a system, visionary line system. Sometimes I give them the name God lines. God lines is a way of communicating to me what to do. Anyways, I've thought about that name. I didn't call them visionary lines. But it's not just them now. It's in combination of patterns and special things I've seen and witnessed over the years, because I'm always a very observative person. Very observant. Listen, a lot of people are not very observative. Power Trick or Trade is very observative, very disciplined. There is not a person as disciplined as Power Trick or Trade or as observative as me when it comes to the market. There is no one out there that matches the observation skills or the discipline. Trust me on this. Trust me on both metrics, health and wealth. Absolutely not. And if health is not important, you're out to lunch. Health is everything. What good is money without your health? What is good as money? Ask Steve Jobs that question now. One of his weaknesses was he was a dummy for his health. A dum-dum. End of story. Trust me on that. If I have to prove it, you'll lose millions. All right now. I don't want to I don't want to get ahead of myself. So, talked about the Apple trade. Okay. Oh, God. Well, I'm this confident in myself. I want you to think about that. Why I'm so confident. Think about that. You don't see no one as documented as me doing the live streams like this. No. I'm right in front of people. Documented videos on my YouTube doesn't exist. And I'm going to continue this method only. Because I'm going to smash anybody because they want to have none of the proof, none of the documentation, nothing like Power Trick or Trade. Not by word. This is public knowledge for people to see and study. Everything coming out of my mouth, public knowledge. Are they smart enough to see what the hell I'm saying? That's the question. That's what people, I told you, people have weak observation skills. We're very weak right now. Yeah, that's right, Fast and Furious. Hi all. Let me see some noise. Vinny, Tihi. Not for my, my favorite guy here. Stock market investing. Listen, this guy makes some good videos. But listen, when he has to report the news, how many whipsaws there was in the news, but Power Trick or Trade stayed one direction. Spy higher. That's stock market investing, because he's listening to my live streams. Am I not telling the people the truth? Stock market investing. Have you seen anyone as more accurate than yours truly? And this guy here, he knows about investing. He knows about the markets out there. Okay, he knows. You ask stock market investing. Okay, that's right, Travis. That's right. You study my videos. That's right, stock market investing. You know, you listen to Jeff Bezos, what he says. You know what, people? Listen to this, what he says. If I'm not swinging $1 billion in losses, we're not swinging hard enough. That's how hard he tried for success. He had the mindset, we're going to win. And we know losses are on the way. Okay? Now, the beautiful thing is you've got the power of hard swinging with very high identification skills. that give you the power, leverage of options with very low risk, high reward opportunities with a lot of support. That's why I do the live streams. Okay? Do the live streams, I talk about the facts, the truth, the market, the direction, and I make the plans. I talk about the sun and the rain. I give my people, my group people, I give them what's the word? The support, the motivation. Where do you see this? Free. Listen to me. I don't have to do this live stream. Listen to me, people. Don't have to do anything. It's work. It takes time, right? The stock market investor takes his time to make those videos, right? Same thing. I'm trying to help people. He's trying to help people, right? But a guy like that coming into my live stream says a lot right now, right? He's not some, this guy does his research with videos and puts out some good videos. But it also proves how complicated the market can seem through the news when I can see right through it all. I've been bullish the market since 2016. Every single bad turn was defended with plans to go higher, and I've been correct. Nobody's done that. No one. Absolutely no one. Not the world record holder, not Carl Icahn, and not 95, 100, not even 100% of the services out there have done what I've done. Okay, they haven't done it. Now, the only difference is I haven't done it for the full 40. I haven't done it in a point where I've managed everybody. I posted the plans, but I'm talking about the direction, the leadership, how I was telling people where the market's really going to focus long. Don't go short. Long. Don't be a stock clown. Go long. Make money with skill. Don't make money with fear. That is what I've done with people, and they've seen it, right? But then they need. What I realize is people need management. They don't have a prayer with them. Even if I post it's not about just the plans, people. It's how you manage everything. Listen to me. If this market was easy, it's not. It's the hardest profession in the world. That's why people call it a casino. Those people selling you about how they sell option. I don't do not listen to me. I simply buy calls or puts. It's it. I don't do no call iron condor. People who sell iron candles don't have any skill compared to yours truly. Sell covered call. I don't do that because that is a definition. Because you can't. I'm about catching real direction with skill. That is real long-term success. That's what I'm about. If you want that, and again, you don't have. Listen to me. You can do whatever you want in my group, right? You see the value, right? I know that a person will see the value and send dollar bill gifts to state. I know this already. Only those that are serious for the clowns, the gamblers, they won't stick around. The gamblers, they got no skill. They don't have the right mindset. They're going to be losers. That could be you. Now, if you want to stop being a loser and a stock clown, get in my group. Follow my rules. It's work. Listen, I never said it was easy, but trust me, when you listen carefully, listen people, skill never fails you. Luck does. People are making money too much with luck, and it will always kill them in the end. Believe me, people, I have too much experience. I've seen it with my eyes. So, PowerTarget Trade, I do these live streams. I speak nice and hard and rough to hopefully wake up somebody and help them. And I get great satisfaction when I help them make some dollar bills with skills, and they're happy to send me some gifts. Yes, Sandra, how do I send you those gifts? And I give them the information, and they send me the dollar bills with a nice note telling me thank you and the reasons and so on. That to me is worth more than someone giving me than me charging them thousands of dollars and they have no respect. I got the dollar bills. Listen to me. It's about health. Okay, without your health, okay, you've got nothing. So I've got the dollar bills to have great happiness in my life, to control everything. Okay, to live life on my terms. It's not just about money only. It's about living life on your terms. And so I'm trying to teach people, make money with skill, not with fear. Stop listening to the clowns out there that are wrong year after year after year, and listen to the big picture. You're witnessing gold right over here, people. And that's why I talk like this. And I have to talk like this and get it through your thick skulls. And sometimes there could be some word I say that the person wakes up. Even people in my group, some people are just still sleeping, sleeping. But then they wake up. You know what? He's right. I'm not my best. I gotta get back into the group. He kicked me out. I gotta get back into this PowerTarget Trade. I gotta say, I gotta apologize. Tell him blah 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 blah. PowerTarget Trade. I'm a very person that if a person shows me the facts, I take them in the group. I know. Listen, people. I know what it takes for you to stay or stay in my group again. I know. I have very good judgment skills, okay, of people. I am your leader right here. PowerTarget Trade, yours truly, the leader. Okay. Many of you guys won't even be around when PowerTarget Trade is still around. Even people that are younger than me, because if they don't listen to me, down the tubes they go. PowerTarget Trade will still be up with powerful skill and health. Okay. I already smashed paces people in my age group. Okay. I'm the top 1% in the world for my health. 1%, top 1% exist like me. 1% of the male population. 1%. Think about that carefully. No, listen, people are so cheap. They put too low importance on their health. It's not funny. I'm very observant. Listen, I'm an observant person. All right now. I'm only telling you how it is. If you don't like it, too bad. I'm telling you the truth to wake you up, to smell the coffee. There's information on my channel that will get you thinking. Now, I haven't made videos on more of the health side of stuff, okay? Due to I'm so busy with the market, and I see that people are so, they're more interested in making money than their health. PowerTarget Trade, I'm always telling the people, think about your health. You got a bit of a belly, you better be thinking about your health. No stomach. Stomach means you don't have, listen, you got a little pot belly, skinny arms, you want to listen to PowerTarget Trade. What do I do, PowerTarget Trade? I can help people when I have some time, the right people. You get coaching. Invest in coaching. It's there. See, it's there for the observant person. Again, people are not observant. Like PowerTarget Trade, some people serve with the observant skill, but not knowing, I would observe everything. The observant people get everything, get the gold. Jeff Bezos, very observant person. He ain't a billionaire for no reason. He had to have vision, observation that most do not have, that 99% of the population doesn't have. Doesn't have. Understand? All right now. Good night, David. That's right, people. Like the video. Good night, Ash. Travis, dude, you're so right. The direction is either up. That's right, people. That's right. Iron Condor, you have no skill. Any Iron Condor service is baloney compared to PowerTarget Trade. I smash them to pieces. Smash them to pieces. Any other questions for the big picture leader? This is a good live stream, Stock Clown John. Wrong again, Paul Clown. Paul might wake up. Paul M might wake up. Might wake up. You might wake up, Paul. You might wake up. Hopefully you might wake up, Paul. My live streams will get bigger. But I only care about the right people. They will get bigger. I will be making the noise. I got some things fixed up with my Twitter. Some problems was happening with my Twitter, with my social media accounts due to the wrong type of people working my accounts. It's hard to explain, but things are back to normal. I'm also back on stock twits, people. And it seems that posting on stock twits helps. I've noticed it does something good for the Twitter. I was always the king on stock twits anyways, giving them best information, but there was these stock clowns that I didn't like, and me wasting my time to prove them wrong, got me in a bit of trouble, okay? But in the end, those clowns look really bad, and if stock twits was to look at the thing, they'd say, apologize to me and kick them out, because they're still clowns or they're gone. But PowerTarget Trade, I've actually subscribed. I've actually invested money into the stock twits. Poor stock twits didn't look at the big picture and realize that the stock clown was the problem and not the PowerTarget Trade. That the stock clown was spreading venom and lies to people and hurting people, while PowerTarget Trade was trying to spread the truth and help people. There's a big difference. A lot of venom spreading people, but you know what? I can't. It's not my. I can't do anything about venom. Right? All I can do is spread my message. I realize this to myself. PowerTarget Trade Central, spread the message. Tell the people the way it is. Don't bother with the clowns. The clowns will come and go, like I've always said. You smash them to pieces. I've smashed them all to pieces. They're all destroyed, and they have nothing to show for themselves but complaining like clowns. I'm here to help the right people succeed, people. I'm going to be making it. My group's free. It's not about money. I'm selling you nothing. You are going to send me money. You want to know why? Because you're going to see the value. That's what I want. And if you don't see the value, you go do what you want. But you'll know. You say, man, that guy PowerTarget Trade was right. I became a loser. I didn't listen to him. I went to some other dumb services, and I lost my money like he warned me. Too bad. God knows that I'm telling the truth. God sends me the right people, stock clowns out there. So I don't care if it's 20 people, 10 people, as long as it's quality people that respect, that want to learn and grow. It's a small group, but you know what? Miracles do happen. Miracles do happen. I do think big picture. I have no clue what's coming my way. Only God knows what's coming my way. But I'm going to continue putting on the massive truth to the people, telling the people how it is. Giving my heart. I did talk about everything. I think about Apple, Caterpillar, Goldman Sachs, Apple, Tesla. Yeah, pretty much everything. And I gave a good speech today. Really powerful speech. Hello, Quentin G. Really powerful speech I gave. Let's see. I missed some stuff. Billionaire mindset. Stock. You know, like I said, you know, we have stock market investing, a really good channel here that comes to see this channel. He's witnessed what I'm saying. He's giving me respect. I like when you say, stay stock on and dumb, good stuff. Thanks. Good, mom. Listen. The dumb is to help wake people up. Like, it is a dumbness in people. Listen, people. When you admit to yourself, you know what, I'm wrong. I have to change. I gotta listen to this guy. Because listen, people, I got the experience. 28 years experience in the market. Now, I also had a lot of bad experience in the market, but I didn't have what I know. I didn't have the tools. When I started in the market, I started with paper charts, updating them by hand, calling on the phone. That's how far it goes back. Calling on the phone. Because computers weren't, the internet wasn't really fruition back there. We had to call brokers and pay these crazy fees. And I still made money. Okay. $90. Can you imagine I traded some, listen to me, people. A small account. I mean, when I was 18, whatever, you know, when I started 18, I did commodities, started commodities. $5,000, $10,000 account, paying $90 commissions. My God. And I'd succeeded still somehow here and there, but I gravitated to stocks. It was hard. It was hard. I would call the phone. Listen, people. Think about who you're listening to. I call the phone. Listen to the price, high, low, close, and update. Go to the corn chart. Update the thing. Look at the thing and plan. Call the broker and buy a contract or whatever with corn. And this, it was really hard to trade. First of all, I don't trade those anymore, but I did dabble in that. I dabbled um, in these markets due to those system sellers. Okay, but PowerTarget Trade kept studying, and you know, I spent and thrown money like through the years because there was nothing. There was no internet. There was nothing like me out there. There was, even if I was to look for it, there was no Twitter back then. You understand? You got the opportunity of a lifetime to have a guy with my experience guiding you and helping you and telling you these stories in these live streams. These stock clowns don't come near me. None of these people that come near. I am a new era of thinking. I have skills beyond the old world thinkers. Beyond. They are not in the right now we are in a different listen. The computer, the algorithms do not affect my system. My system smashes the algorithms to pieces. It doesn't matter. It's if I've been right, the big picture in all these political issues through 2000, I already know, and I said this to my group. If we come out on top, that's it. It's cemented. I've got it. I've got the market in the palm of my hands now, and success is only ours. Think long term. I tell the people, we're gonna succeed in any market conditions. We will be doing the shorts. We'll be doing the puts when it's time to do the puts, because the market tells me that's what it's in favor. But never will I stray from my system rules. They're too powerful. They're powerful than any billionaire in the world. They are the market. It is the market listening to what is the market really saying. The market is bigger than the billionaires. The billionaires have to. The market is $1 trillion. Trillions of dollars. Listen, Apple is a $1 trillion company. You understand how big the market is? PowerTarget Trade is about understanding what the market's saying. That's why I'm so correct. What is the market really saying? That's what no one does. No service can do. No one does it like PowerTarget Trade. No one. No news, nothing. You just come to me, PowerTarget Trade. I know more than the news. The news is only reporting the facts that it did. PowerTarget Trade, the market says, there's something that the market says. This is why I could be so correct, that no one else can see except my skill and my strong observation and me pouring hundreds and thousands of hours into the market of study to become an impossible person to beat. Impossible. And be as accurate with, that's why I can help people with small accounts. You need accuracy. You need discipline. You need good plans. You need all those right mindset skills. You need to listen to PowerTarget Trade every word that I say. All right, now. I mean, I always promise myself not to go longer, but I pour my heart into this, people. So if you hear me sometime, I put my I'm just so happy how well things work out week after week after week. Everything that I say comes right to fruition. I know I'm smashing the people to pieces. The clowns out there that try to go, you're a clown. You're clowns out there. Wake up. Get inside my group, PowerTarget Trade. You want a good future? You couldn't listen to a guy with more heart, with more care. I'm not free. You come in my group, I promise you that if you follow my rules, but you gotta listen to me 100%. Gotta put in the work, gotta study. Like Ash, you'll succeed. Ask, ask, ask Ash. Message. One of my bother members, but study. You're gonna see the gifts in my group. People that send me the gifts, you see for yourself. I show my group members. And that's how we help. There are people in that group that can't afford to give certain size gifts. But beautiful thing is the people who can help those who cannot. And it's a powerful community. Like I'm doing like a God's work in a way, And it was all possible due to people who believed in me, like Shia, who was able to make larger investments to work one-on-one that had this group come to fruition. I never thought I would do a group like this, but it happened to helping people the right way, and these powerful ideas came into my mind. And then the gift idea came from Dexter, by the way, who sent a lot of great gifts. Came from Dexter, a group member. PowerTarget Trade, people. What do you think about it tonight, people? Study this live stream over and over and over again. I tell people, study anything. Hear me. Listen to me all the time. Hours and hours on end if you want to go forward in life. Listen to PowerTarget Trade Talk. Listen to the live stream 10 times, 20 times, all the time. In your headphones, PowerTarget Trade. Listen to me voice. Listen to me talking, calling you a dum-dum. Wake up, smell the coffee. All these things. Guess what? You will become champion. My goal is people. You have to be leading people in real market direction. No service can touch PowerTarget Trade. They are clowns. If I had to charge, no one would come because they couldn't see the value. That's why it's free. It's too expensive, the skills I have. Because I was mad at, anyways, I don't want to get into all the things, but trust me, it's too expensive. So I make it free, and it gets paid by gifts and through real growth. And God always looks after me. And I'm happy. Listen to me. People who do these services, they kill me at how much money they make. In terms of how they get money from people, they kill me. But they offer garbage services and ripping people off in comparison to what I'm giving for free. But I believe I do make more. Like, for example, the option sniper, maybe he got a couple, believe me, in gifts already. I will exceed what some of those people make. It will take me a long time, but I will exceed it through real generosity, through real appreciation. And that is what I want. Real respect and appreciation. Say, thank you, PowerTarget Trade, for helping me. And you got me. Listen, people, you've got me to guide you. It's like you will succeed. You will grow. But you got to put in the work, people. You can't be a gambler. You got to be patient to grow your account with skill. You can't try to make it go to 100,000 when you're not ready to make it go to 100,000 or wherever you start at. If you have a lot, if you have $100,000, it's easier to really kill it, like to really kill it. But even with that, you still got to go in the proper amount of options, right? You've got to manage it correctly, right? I also get people to get into long-term investing too. You don't want to have all your money. Options. $100,000. This is all you really need to make a lot of great, huge income with $100,000. But you don't need that. I'm just saying. And then the rest, you want to be a long-term investor. P-Power, I'm a long-term investor, people, since $80. I killed it in Apple. I'm an Apple leader. Being telling people to go long Apple as a long-term investment with whole kinds of option plans. Being massively correct Apple. First of all, we talked about 200, now $300 targets. PowerTarget Trades talked about that right now. Talked about that before. Now, when we do hit my 200, we're going for 300 now. PowerTarget Trade. Smash Carl icon. Top-piece. Billionaire. Baby. In skills to PowerTarget Trade yours truly. Think about that. Gotta be quiet. I don't want to be making too much noise. All right, people. All right, people, let's have a good night here. I think this was a very powerful live stream. A lot of passion. I didn't expect to even say these things, but it just comes out of me. Just so much happiness and excitement that I've had, people, and so much loving how everything worked out word for word. Like I said, it's like a crystal ball. I called it out. That's what I'm proud of. Have a good night, people.